Hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of my Direwolf20 version 2.0 pack Let's Play series. I think we're on version 2.2, Minecraft version 1.12 too, with extras. So today, we got this set up yesterday. It's been chewing through our resources. I've disabled this for now until we get through the backlog because it's been pretty ridiculous. I had to set up kind of a split system here. It was weird. Anyways, we had to add between episodes we had to add more discs because this was getting crazy filled up with stuff, but really mostly ingots and other things that are going to be stored in drawers. Mostly compression drawers. So I figured we would get to that today, as well as try to set a crop farm up and get some refined storage auto-crafting going. Making everything by hand gets a little tedious sometimes. So we're going to start with drawers. And we're going to want compacting drawers, a bunch of them. So chests are what we're going to need first. Boop, 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 boop. Let's just make half a stack of chests. I'm not sure how many compacting drawers we're gonna want, but let's just make 20 drawers, and we'll just make compacting drawers as we need them. We're gonna start with 10. Compacting drawer. There. So 10 compacting drawers. The other thing we're going to need is a drawer controller, which will need 6. Oh, 7. Whatever. Not a big deal. No, apparently there was more than I thought in there already. That's a slave. We don't need the slave right now. We need the controller. And a storage bus. Not bus. They call it external storage. Bam! And cables. So for now, because we're going to be moving everything into the base, which we'll do a quick tour of, because Dan's been hard at work on that. We'll do a quick tour of that in a little bit. So for now, we're just going to wire things like this. Just keep it a little clean, you know. Cables. Boop, boop. Up here, drawer controller, external storage. Now what this will do is it makes the, where have you gone? There you are. It makes whatever the external storage is connected to appear as part of the, oh, that's all. I just moved it. Oops. Control click, O click, Alt click to set. Okay. Makes it part of the network, basically. Normally what it would be looking for is things like chests, but this machine appears to other interfaces as an entire chest for everything that's connected to it.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
So, I'm talking to the audience, Dan. Who else would I be talking to? Alright, so we'll start with that. Now all I do is I'm going to grab all of this. Let's just go redstone. We don't want lapis. we're good on the cables and stuff. So then we put it in here. And you'll see that redstone will like X off this. These are specially coded because they don't have a third tier. And lapis, same thing. What you can see now is there are 7 blocks. So I'm gonna break this so that it doesn't get confused while I'm doing it. And I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna transfer ingots, redstone, you'll see it'll all be in here, and I'm probably gonna have to add like another row on top of this, but yeah, we'll be back in a minute when I've got them all moved into the drawers. Alright, and we're back. So I've moved everything that I think goes in here into the compacting drawers, and then we just, I had to drop my inventory off, we add this back in, and we do one more thing. We say priority, and we're going to give it a priority of 10. Now, having a priority higher than 0 well, actually, not specifically 0. Priorities are where it should try and put things first. Now, the drive has a priority of 0. These have a priority of 10, so it's going to try and put things in here. And if I hold shift, you can see all the items that are in here. So all of these things are accessible, and anytime something goes into the refined storage system, it's going to try and put them in here first before putting them over here. So I just want to double check because we were getting coal earlier. Yeah, see? Coal. We need to get rid of that. And ingot. Good. Okay. So we put this here, priority of 10 set, and then we go boop, just like that. And you'll see we have, does it tell us 3267 coal, and over here 3267, but it also says we have 363 coal blocks right there. Now that I've moved everything over, you'll notice we're using like a quarter of our storage. We were over 60% before. So like that really helped out our storage space issues. Now that isn't the only thing I'm going to move into drawers. Anything we have a ton of will eventually get moved into drawers. So like our oak wood is in a drawer over there. It'll get added to the final drawer wall downstairs as an item. Dimensional shards, they aren't stored in a drawer because they only have one form, the shard. The only things that went up here are things that have multiple forms. That way, if I need a diamond block, I'm like, oh, I need a diamond block. Diamond. There's some blocks. And I shove them back in. And they're right back in there. So, super handy. And from there, let's go and grab our clipboard. That is storage drawers. Well, at least where I wanted to get with storage drawers. We're going to do refined storage autocrafting next. And yeah, sorry. A little bit of a blank there. So refined. So autocrafting, I believe it changed ever so slightly in the newest version. So we're going to see what happens, how this works. Because it also may have been altered by reborn storage. Because I know that you can do it through that method. So we'll see what happens. Crafter is the first thing we want. And we don't have any parts for it. Whoop. So traditionally, how much silicon do we have? 20. I really want to get that material stonework factory up and running. But I need to get... See, we're out of cows again. I need to find a way to get more things. I know I can kill mobs, but I don't have a mob farm set up yet. Wheat, wheat. And I mean, I could just sit here with a watering can. We could make a watering can and sit there and grow all the wheat we need. But we'll get to all of that. I just want to get the one material stonework factory up and running sooner rather than later. But we've got stuff to focus on this episode. So, question is, does this still work the way that it used to? So, crafter. One of these. Crafter. 2 advanced. Yeah, yeah. 2 advanced processors. Dan's been gathering the resources he needs to build the base. So, we've made 1 crafter. Autocrafting. Craft a crafter. Now, for now, we're just going to stick it right here. Now we need some blank pattern. I know it's one of these pattern. So let's find out if this works. Let's say we want... oh, right. We need the crafting monitor... Grid, crafting, grid, pattern, grid, pattern, grid. We need another advanced processor. Let's just make a bunch of those. Pattern, grid. That's going to need a grid. We're going to need some more stuff. So, let's get these cooking. And while they're cooking, we'll work on the other stuff. Pattern grid. Grid. Another construction. Another destruction. Not a crafting grid. Pattern grid. So we need a grid. Done. Pattern grid. Here we go. Drop that in there, and we've got a pattern grid. Pattern creation. So, we're going to teach it 1.3. Yeah. We're going to teach it to turn oak wood into planks. Planks into sticks. Oak wood into chests. And I think we'll just stick with that for now. Because we need to test it, make sure it's working. Because, see, chests have never worked. I don't know why. They just show up as blank. But, like, there's obviously an image of an oak chest. But for some reason, they always show up as blank. Now. Display craftables. Oak. Chest. Craft. Craft me an oak chest. Start. 4. Good. So it's working. So with these, and we'll be adding more and more crafters, we can craft single items. In a little bit, we're going to get to reborn. And we're going to build a big crafting box. But that's not right now. That's for the future. It's really cool. It allows you to craft, make like a Plant Energistics 1 for anyone who's familiar with it. It's a big, huge box that all your patterns get stored in. But, yeah, we'll get there. Oh, nighttime. Store these away. Display normal. Sorting type. Dan prefers inventory tweaks. I'm not totally sure why, but we're just going to leave it there. Those are done. Those are... Oh, right. Nothing is being processed because I was like, oh, stop doing the things. Because I was in the middle of trying to finalize this setup and it kept adding things. So, again, glowstone. I love this so much. It's 1.6k glowstone, and as I pull it out, you can see the blocks going down too. And as I put it back in, the number of blocks goes up. Love it. Pull out some blocks. 1.4, 1.1. Yep. So the wall is here, but we normally won't actually pull from the wall. We'll just pull from the refined storage system, but it allows conversion as well as mass storage. We're probably, though, going to want a couple of things. One is going to be some upgrades. Maybe gold tier upgrades. Gold. How much gold? Do we have tons of gold? Yeah, we don't want diamond or emerald because they're expensive right now for us. Drawers. That's 20 upgrades, and I don't know how many we're going to need, so we're just going to make them all. Now we're going to upgrade every single one of these with a... Oh, we need 2 more. Okay. 1 more drawer. 2 more templates. 2 more of those. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. I tried to put void upgrades on all of these so that when we max them out, even though they've got max stack size of 128, and that's on the block. So 128 times 9 ingots for all of these. That's a ton. An absolutely huge amount. But I ran out of obsidian, so I can't void everything. I will, between episodes, finish putting void upgrades on a couple of these. But maybe I'll move them a little bit around to the ones that are more likely to be maxed out before I get around to it. Any chance we have a bucket? No. Still not quite 1,000 millibuckets. Okay. So, autocrafting, basic autocrafting is complete. You'll probably see me over time add more to these as I'm looking for things to craft. And then we're going to get to autocrafting with external machines like autocrafting with furnaces and pulverizers and things like that. But that's not for right now. Right now, we want to put a crop farm together. Now, at foregoing, so do we want a sower? No. What we want is a plant Plant, plant. Plant gatherer. Plant. Interactor. That's the one we're looking for. 1, 2, 3. That's probably something we're going to set up auto-crafting for very quickly, is the machine frames. 1 plant interactor. Sleep time before the monster starts spawning again. I'm just holding machine in my hand. Don't care. Whatever. Now. Nope, not upgrade. Add on. Do a tier 3 or tier 4? No, not 3 or 4. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Range. What was these? What was this thing? This thing has a tier 3. That'll be fine for now. For now. Tier 3. Boop. Done. Now we're gonna need a hoe. We've got a hoe. And my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, a hole. So this thing should, in theory, work for most crops. So that's what I'm looking for, is that flux duct. Jump, jump. All right. Flux. Leadstone should be fine. Even though that's hardened. Break that. Climb. There we go. So now it's got power. And we'll give it a range. Now we're going to take a look. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 7 by 7. Is that an actual farm? 1, 2, 3, 4. Water. Right, yes, this one is actually... I was watching a video the other day. Someone was using the Ender.io ones, and they have really weird dimensions. But the Industrial Foregoing ones actually have the correct dimensions for what we're looking for. Ooh, worms! That is important, actually. I will want as many worms as possible. Preferably, I need like 8 or 9, but... Oh, okay. Apparently, we're getting a lot more than I expected. Oh, I see. It's giving me multiple often. So, start in the corner. Then here. Then here. 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 And here. And that does... everything but this center. And I wish I could put one right here, but I can't. So that's why we need the 9, because we need to put something like that. There. We need 10 total, yeah. Okay. So that is the farm setup now. We can turn this visual off. And we're going to be looking at what we want to actually plant and harvest. So first will be seeds. For the wheat. We're just going to make a row of them. Because remember, these things are going to be going non-stop. What else do we want to be growing is the question. Oh, I do not like this personally. I do not understand how Dan finds anything in this. So, we could start planting Pam's crops, but not right now. What we're looking for is... See, I want to plant certain things, but they won't work. Rice. Let's do actually additions rice. So that'll be one. And what has he got in this farm over here? I think it's just potatoes and the wheat. Sugarcane won't work in this farm because it's a right click and the sugarcane doesn't support it. Oh, I'm gonna decide what I want and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So I decided that what we're gonna do is we're going to just plant some extra stuff for now, and then when we really know what we want, we'll just replace the crops that are here. So some carrots, some potatoes, the rice. Rice is going to be a big one. And then just a ton of wheat for now. I almost want to set it up to just pump the wheat straight into that animal farm, but that seems a little excessive. So this is going to harvest things that are in front of it. Things in that box. And yeah, they're just going to grow and harvest and grow and harvest. So I'm going to have to set up something to deal with the total item output of it. But we'll do that next episode. For now, it'll be fine the way it is. I'll just grab things out of it. Maybe not even next episode. We'll see. But yeah, we'll just grab things out of it as we go along. And yeah, so that's a basic crop farm. We're going to have a second farm for things like industrial hemp and sugarcane and stuff like that that doesn't use the interactor. But that is that. So we got everything done today, basically. Not like advanced versions of anything, but we got the basics done of everything we've been looking for. Oh, this one's fully there it goes. Wheat and seeds. Cool. 9:56. Next episode, hopefully we'll have what we need. And we'll get some pink slime. We'll get that machine going. And what else? How's this doing? You almost done? You almost done? Ugh, no. Diamond ore. What are you, running again? No, I turned you off. I'm fairly certain I turned you off. Diamond. Ore. Yeah, okay. So we also need to get that set up. We need to get... Next episode is probably going to be all about this. We're going to get a regular mob farm set up to generate the mob essence we need. Then we're going to get a blitz farm set up. I'm going to need to go and catch a blitz. Then we're going to have the blitzes get caught by morbs and transferred into a machine so that we can get unlimited blitz rods and then therefore tectonic petroleum. That is going to be probably the entire next episode. So from my Direwolf20 version 2.0 Let's Play series on Minecraft 1.12.2. Here with Dan. I am looking forward to our next episode, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye-bye now.